Oh my God. Joe Flacco got a win for the Broncos. Joe Flacco was useful. Even though he only threw a one pick, one touchdown pass, 14 to 20, 182. Pretty reasonable scores, but nothing. But that was an underwhelming performance. Because we all know how elite Joe Flacco is as a quarterback. He is as elite as my collection of Nike stocks that I do not own that much of. Broncos take up a victory 20 to 13 against the LA Chargers that now are, I think, third in the NFC, in the AFC. Oh boy, the Colts take second against, oh my God, the Chiefs. That's super weird. Oh wow. And we thought losing Andrew Luck, and it takes actual fundamental play and actually good defense and a reasonable quarterback to get the job done, and you win some games. The Chargers are not the same Chargers that won 10 straight. They are not the same team. They had Melvin Gordon not run the ball that much. He carried only 12, and he only got 32 yards of averaging 2.6. The dude was not that impressive, sadly. Fucking Phillip Rivers went 32-48 and threw 2 picks. He was really inconsistent, kept throwing the ball out. The defense kept pressuring over from the outside and let him do what he can't do the most of, running while throwing. And got sacked, I think, twice, 3 times. And I don't think none of the defense got a sack on Phillip Rivers. But A.J. Johnson, the secondary, and Justin Simmons got a pick on Phillip Rivers. With the defense pressuring him out to throw 2 shitty picks off the midfield. Philip Lindsay getting at least 50-yard longs and 36-yard longs, with also Royce Freeman, I think he was a 3rd-round pick from last year, and he's performing pretty well. 61 yards coming off Royce Freeman, and Philip Lindsay getting a 114 in one of the most positive parts of the offense. Other than Emmanuel Sanders, that wasn't much. He only got 9 yards for your top receiver. Next to Jeff Human, Philip Lindsay, that was second leading receiver, or Cortland Sutton, that I think is a rookie. But by God, it wasn't that I wasn't that happy watching the game. So I was disappointed off the Chargers' performance. Was not happy. They already are not that impressive at all, except a few passes over to Keenan Allen from the outside. Thinking Travis Benjamin with 13 yards was going to get you anywhere. Keenan Allen only had a few short route passes. And Austin Eckler that got no touchdown. The only touchdown came into the third with only attempting 2 field goals, and they thought they were keeping the game short other than a boneheaded pick from Phillip Rivers. So only a short defensive play out from Joey Bosa and Enrique Nasua. And I think he brought that up for a fumble, or that was Kaiser White. Oh, yeah, he was the one with the pick 6, I think. I don't remember most of this game. It was just crappy play off the Chargers, and hopefully they fix that up, because now they're 3rd best, and they were supposed to be contenders. On paper, they were supposed to be as equal to the Chiefs from offensive standpoint of view and defensively. just underestimating the Broncos. Their defense doing most of the pass rushing. And now they got Pittsburgh that's injury riddled. Then they got Tennessee, and the only toughest team they're going to face out of this month is going to be Chicago. And Tennessee. We are all fucked. We are all fucked if the Chargers can't win two of three. Because I think they can beat Pittsburgh, but they're going to be in a road trip, and they're going to face off against two teams that are notable for at least having some incredible running games and a young team and a young defense that can keep their head on straight. So facing off against Tennessee and Chicago are going to be the proving grounds, but the only winnable games they have is beating Pittsburgh or Chicago if the kickers don't come to play. And Mitchell Trubisky can't throw a football accurately through a deep pass to any receiver. And the Broncos, they won a game, so they're out of that 4-game losing streak. And Flacco played conservatively, but this has been one of Flacco's best games. This really was Flacco's best game so far this season. And you thought the game they had against Chicago, Joe Flacco played well. Did he throw 3 picks? I just want you to understand how ridiculous Flacco has been playing, because he came from throwing 2 touchdown passes against Jacksonville. And he's been consistent on throwing picks. 4, at least an interception a game. He has an on and off completion percentage that's still decent thanks to all they do is short routes and a few streaks with the halfbacks and utilizing Philip Lindsay. And only getting 182, at least he's been averaging, is still over 200 yards for most of the season. So Flacco has been playing decently as a Bronco. I don't think he's going to survive as a Bronco, but give or take a season or two. Flacco's only getting paid $23 million. $24 million, actually. Oh my fuck me. Jesus. This is going to be tough. Hopefully you liked my recap. I felt like this game was terrible to watch, and hopefully the Chargers get their shit together, because I really have faith on them, and they should be offer a playoff contention to at least take over wild card, because I don't have most of my playoff predictions until halfway through the season that we're nearly close to. So please keep your optimism for the Broncos actually winning another game to a straight halt, because the Broncos are still fucked. There was a prediction that they will only win 3 games, and I think that might come true. So this is kind of just evading the inevitable. If you guys actually had faith that Broncos are going to win 5 games, at least you have a notable quarterback in Joe Flacco to rely on if he ever goes off. Because the last time he was actually one of the most threatening quarterbacks to look at, when Jacoby Jones was still a talked about receiver back in the NFL. So whatever the Broncos are going to give you, or what the Broncos are going to give you, that's all I can give you. Thank you for the recap, watching it, subscribe, like, do not comment, because I will disable the comment section, because of you haters, and you hate people of color. Thank you for watching.